All right. I'm gonna kind of aggressively scout near the blight here. That's where one of the enemy armies is. So
Down south.
yeah, I've got my army sitting on the ancient ruins right now.
Oh yeah.
Looks like there's a frosting
There's a mammoth.
raider, harpoon thrower, and a mammoth rider. Those would be tough to kill.
Oh yeah.
But it gives a free upgrade to the nearest city. And denies it to the enemy army, of course. Uh, hmm. Couple dwarf deep guards. Those are just pikemen and a prospector. Yeah, that'll be an easier fight. I'll go for that. Cool. Um,
Another watchtower.
what were you saying about a watchtower?
There's another watchtower.
Oh, you're looking at the watchtowers down there in the blight?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're scattered all
Yeah,
over the place.
2, 3 right next to each other. 4. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, blight is...
A little excessive.
I would assume that it's to keep a watch on the blight. Kind of, nasty stuff can come out of it. So,
Oh yeah.
from a roleplay perspective at least.
Yeah. Would make sense.
Hmm. Well, I don't see anything of particular value right now on the on that watchtower to the northeast of your capital, but I'm taking a look around my scout, see if there's anything worth fighting over, So.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Looks like everything's in position. Save in the turn. Keep an eye out for movement of independence. And pretty soon my cav will be there to back you up with that. Workshop trooper. Oop. Looks like... Really? Really? Freaking really? Do you see this, man? They just slithered right around my army and decided to go for this lone cadaver.
Wow. That's a shame.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I think he's dead.
Yeah, pretty disposable. I'm not even sure if I should waste the time fighting it.
Yeah, you can just auto-resolve it, right?
Yeah. It might give me a chance to see how some of this stuff works, maybe. If I'm curious how some of this stuff... Yeah, I'll do the manual combat just so you can see what these enemies look like. And the map.
Oh, yeah. Elementals.
Yeah, a dread monkey, shock serpent, and an air elemental. They're probably coming for my capital, so I'll have to intercept them with my rest of my army. I was hoping they would attack, but nope, they were too smart. Lightning shock, throw, filth. Actually, the filth can't do hardly anything to my undead. And a shock serpent.
Are shock serpents good?
What?
Are the shock serpents good?
Well, it can. It's immune to shock damage itself, and it can stun units with its melee attacks. It's got
Oh,
high health, hit points, and defense. So yeah, it's pretty hard to kill.
dang.
It's a tier 3 unit. It's a weaker tier 3 unit. It's not on the level of say a orc shock trooper, which is a lot tougher, but well, a little tougher, but it's a tier 3 unit worthy of the name. And the lesser air elemental is no joke either. That's a high level tier 2 unit, almost tier 3 really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even the dread monkey's
It's
pretty.
Got fire weakness. Yeah, fire weakness should be helpful.
Against the air elemental?
Yeah. If I don't know if you have a whole lot of fire attacks, so.
No, I do. Tigrans have a lot of fire themed attacks actually.
Oh, good.
Like my chariot can throw sun spears, which do fire damage. One of my heroes can spit fire. It's not a lot, but I've got a few fire themed things. I may want to. In fact, the nearest hero, the one I was going to engage these with, actually was the one with who could spit fire. So I'll have to remember to try and have him engage the air elemental, because that's actually going to be the next fight. I'm not going to do hardly anything to these guys. Ooh, wait, I could actually hit the Dread Monkey pretty hard. Might have a little bit of trouble healing before the next fight. Holy, so that's not useless. Yeah, it doesn't have fast healing or anything. Nope, so it will be weaker for the next fight. If I auto-simmed it, it might not have done any damage. Can't see them. They must have moved further after. Oh, and here's some more brigands. Is it your turn now, or?
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. I've got a chariot on the way to help you deal with the orcs. So if you wanted to summon a wild animal underground, to prepare to clear out those archons, keep working towards, and you can deal with the inn sooner before the archons. You are also training a dwarf, I think, another axeman.
I had to delay that.
Oh, what did you did the walls instead, right?
Yeah, they're halfway done. I can
Yeah.
start training on a dwarf now, though.
Yep. And probably another wild animal there. See what you roll.
Should I make a hunter in my capital?
Oh, you can train a hunter there already?
Yeah, I finished researching hunters.
I thought hunters normally required a city upgrade, like the first level. Did you get that somehow? It's like, or you maybe already start with it for free. Like, what upgrades does your city have?
Oh, yeah, I have a dolmen.
Oh, did you start with that? Or
I
did you build it.
So I don't remember buying it,
Yeah, probably
so
started with
I
it.
might have started with it.
Yeah.
I guess I'll make a hunter.
What?
I guess I'll make a hunter.
Yeah. Does it? How much does it cost compared to Longbowman? Less or more?
Just 5 gold more.
Yeah, that's pretty comparable. It's more survival and melee. So yeah, you probably want to. Your longbowmen are armored. Oh, that's interesting. Not many archers are. Yeah, you probably want to train a hunter to go along with. They're also really mobile, so they can get flanking easier in the longbowmen,
Yeah.
especially once you get the long strider upgrade, which makes them even more mobile.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, should I start researching that? I mean,
Uh,
it's still 6 turns, but I don't know what else. Whoa, I have summon Eldritch Animal.
yeah, that was after you got hunter that unlocked. You need
Is
to
that
learn to train hunters before you can summon eldritch animals. Those
is
are
that
just
worth?
bigger animals, but they're more expensive and actually less cost effective in terms of mana
Okay.
upkeep. You're already running low on mana, so you don't have the mana for them yet. Is the problem? Um,
So, should I just grab Seafaring? It'll only be 1 turn.
it's not going to do you much good. You have one city on the coast and it doesn't even have a port yet. A harbor to actually train water units, which is investment in gold. Um,
Okay.
It'll be someday, like maybe after you got that fort in the coast and then it's upgraded to a city and they both have ports, if it turns out there's anything like haven't yet seen anything on the coast that you really need to build sea units for. They're more useful on this map for dominating the rivers. It is a land map after all.
Yeah.
Uh yeah, no, is there anything else that's really cheap?
Revive Instinct. 1 turn.
Oh yeah, doesn't that make your animals do more damage or something?
Um, enemy. All enemy mounts become feral mounts for 3 turns. Units with feral mount suffer -12 movement and -400 morale.
That's it? Nothing that like actually makes your own animals?
Nope, just weakens the other
Oh.
mounts.
I thought there was something. It must have been not a different ability that you can cast to make your own animals do like +5 damage.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'd have to look at my single player like campaign.
Insect Plague.
What?
Insect Plague.
Yeah, that reduces enemy population growth or something for cities. It's like a locust plague.
Production. It reduces their production by 65%.
Yeah, probably not worth the mana. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Zephyr Bird, Rust Strike, Seeker Enchantment.
Oh yeah, how much is Seeker Enchantment?
2 turns. Target
Uh,
friendly units ranged abilities, ignore range penalties and line of sight penalties, and do +1 damage. It's not bad.
oh, it'd probably be better for like longbowmen don't suffer range penalties.
Yeah.
Probably helps your hunters though. They do. Um, yeah,
Rust Strike is 2 turns.
Rust Strike works in armored units. Yeah, you might want the Seeker enchantment because if you turn out a hunter or two, they're great for like exploring the map and clearing sites because they move so darn fast.
Yeah.
And oh, there's a what is that near your Illinois? There's like is that a undead? Oh no, that's a brigand camp, isn't it? Okay.
I think so.
Brigands just build that, or was that always there?
It's been there for a while.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. There's 4 of them right next to Eleanor, speaking of.
Yeah, there's brigands
So
showing up all over the place. There's 4 next to Illinois.
maybe I should
There's
summon a wild animal down there to garrison the city.
oh no, you have 3 longbowmen and a swordsman in the city. If you want to reinforce it, I would you could send how can their longbowmen in your capital make in that 1 turn? Probably not without roads.
No.
You're about to finish the wooden walls, right?
Yeah, one
I,
turn.
yeah, I don't know the turn order, but it might finish. If it finishes the walls before they even attack, you're probably fine. You
Alright.
might not be able to clear them off the terrain, but they shouldn't be able to take the city as long as you do a competent job defending it.
Should I send the archers in my capital up to the orcs? Well, they
Uh,
can't. They can't quite get there. Oh no, they should be there. Well, no, they'll be there next turn.
yeah, I would send them because I'm sending cavalry. So on my turn, I'll
Okay.
bring the cavalry next to it. You get them partway there this turn, and your next turn the longbows arrive to help. So yeah, I would send the longbow up to help deal with the orc army.
Okay. And then some of the animals in Fugold.
Um, in Fugel, yeah, I would send that orc hero, some of them up on the mountains with the shock serpent and the dread monkey, so that
I got a boar.
oh, hmm.
Okay. What was that? Oh, send the orc to the. Oh, right, because he's not an elf.
Yeah, so that the elf can be on the woods, and also so it costs less movement to move into the woods, and that way the after you clear the site, the elf can like head east and get further to go clear the sites up to northeast of your capital, because that should be some good. That's some excellent terrain for building new cities to the northeast of your capital, especially. I mean, after clearing the sites further to the northeast, you have a whole pocket of safe terrain that you can build cities around, not even have to worry about defending them. So,
Yeah.
because garrisons are expensive, you like at Eleanor, you spend probably most of the gold the city brings in just maintaining the garrison. So, but you can build like cities when you have to defend to the north of your capital in the
Yeah.
northeast. So, yeah, if you secure that area,
Okay.
um, may already be safe, but there's no knowing until we clear all this. Like, we'll look around and make sure there's no like breaking camps or anything. Oh, there is. I can see there's an Eldritch circle, or is that a necromantic circle? Yeah, it's
Where is
necromantic.
it?
It's just on the edge of fog of war. You can just actually see it from certain angles. So it's actually one of the tiles that hasn't been fully revealed to the northeast of your watchtower. That's where the lost souls came from. And there's a necromantic circle in the Arctic terrain, just where it
Oh,
meets
I
the.
see it.
Yeah. So you're probably going to want to send your stack of units there after you defeat the orcs to create a necromantic circle. And my own scout will have already by that point revealed the terrain around it,
All
so
right.
we'll know the best like angle of approach and stuff. If where to put the units. It looks like there's forest right next to it, so actually
Should
pretty
I keep
simple.
building that road?
Um, towards towards Falsuriel.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I would at least build it through the wetlands, because that will really slow your armies. I would at least build it 2 more tiles. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so that they don't spend all their movement. And I think it takes a. You don't benefit from road unless you start on a tile that already has a road. So you might build it towards the mine 1 tile as well, which is probably what you're gonna clear to make your army get there faster, and or you could build it to the southwest. But I'd probably build it 1 more tile because your armies need to actually be on a different terrain type and then move into the wetlands via road if they don't want to pay the wetland penalty.
I'll build it in both tiles.
Right?
That work?
Yeah, and then I guess you could eventually split the road so one branch goes west and the other goes east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can have it go straight down to Fulsuriel eventually.
Yep.
Okay. And now
So
group them all up. And
what?
now I can group them all up. Oh, I should probably put them on the forest to fight, right? The
Let's see.
elves.
Yeah, it probably doesn't really matter for the builder since it can't attack. But yeah, I'd probably put the elves proper on the forest, and then your hero with the builder, and then I would attack with the hero since he has the most movement points.
Okay.
Yeah. And after you cleared that, then you can like go to that strip of coast to the southeast where there's forest and build a fort.
Oh, Eleanor has grown. I didn't realize that. Yeah, they're a bit bigger.
Yeah, they grew into a village. I got a message saying that once they grow into a town, and then you do a stone walls, it'll expand the domain far enough that the full rock quarry will be in range. As will
Yep.
that like ice castle, but that's an epic say that you'll have to clear. It'll be expensive.
Yeah.
You'll need experience units to do that. But yeah.
All right, I'll start the battle.
Hold on. Let me save real quick because sometimes it
Oh,
crashes during
okay.
battles.
Right.
Yep. Okay, I saved. Just in case we get a crash or a loss of connection.
All
It's
right,
pretty
cool.
rare, but it happens maybe 1 out of 100 battles or one out
Yeah.
of 50 maybe. Closer to 2% of the time. 2 or 3%. It's barely worth the time to do a save, but it's just frustrating if it crashes and we didn't save recently.
Oh yeah.
It's worth it to save the occasional headaches.
All right.
Yeah, your lawn mowmen are all very high morale thanks to being on the forest when the battle started.
They can already reach.
Uh,
I can shoot the orc greatsword with my longbowman. Throw them where they are. Do you think I should move them forward at all, or sideways, or whatever?
um, yeah, the great sword is in defense mode, so you can't flank it. I would just try and maybe maintain your distance and maybe move the. I would maybe try and move each of the longbowmen like one to the southwest or whatever while still staying in range. So they still get attacked 3 times, but they start to group up further closer to your other units because they are going to try and charge in and kill your.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then fire.
Yep.
6, 10, 8.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess have the other longbowman attack too, and maybe you can kill the great sword. Because if they reach melee with all those units, then your archers are dead.
Yeah.
Great swords will just cut through them in like no time.
Should I have the longbowman move at all?
They're just barely in range, so the other longbowmen would just have to stay where they are.
Okay.
If they get any further away.
Good luck.
Oh, crits.
Oh. Alright, yeah, they didn't even need all 3 attacks.
Yeah, without the crits, they would have attacked 3 times and still not killed it. You would have needed the initiate to finish it off, but yeah, got crits, so that's good. That buys you some longer time till they close to melee. With the Impaler, which is still tough. They're not quite as bad as the Great Sword. Does a little less damage.
What should I do with the builder?
I would just pull east. You're going to probably want to position it between the Orc Impaler and the Longbowman so that they can't reach the Longbowman as easy. There's not really anything else you can do with them other than use them as meat shields.
Alright. I don't think the initiatives can reach the Impaler.
Probably not, but I would have it maybe move.
Oh, they should be able to reach with long range.
Yeah, you might be able to hit it across the pit. Can you? Let's see.
I believe so.
how many tiles? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might be able to do it around the edge of the pit. Yeah. You can't do it from the opposite side, but
What do you mean?
if you move 3 tiles to northeast, I think it's in range. But if you move east of that, you'll be out of range. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, so here?
Yeah, I think that's the max range.
Yeah, that can hit.
Yep. You can get a single shot, and it shouldn't be able to reach melee this turn. Ooh, another crit. That
They're really
starting on
liking
that
this
forest really
elf.
paid off with the increased
Yeah.
crit chance. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you just got your hero, your rogue,
Yep.
who's great for doing flanking. So
He can
well,
charge the razor bows.
he won't get in range to do much damage, and the razor bows are actually pretty nasty because they can inflict bleeding.
So don't. Well, he has enough. He can melee strike them right now. He's got the movement for it.
Then the impalers will run back and kill him because they're spearmen.
Okay.
I'd probably hide behind
So
those rocks and just
rocks to the right,
to the
like
left.
by the builder.
No, the
Or
ones
the
that are
rocks to the left.
way off to the left.
Ah, those ones. Okay.
Like the big cluster of rocks. I would hide somewhere behind them and
Here.
let's see. I'm trying to see what the the attack range is on the abilities.
Oh, just one tile out of range. I mean, they can still hit long range. It's just not as good.
Yeah, but that's good cover. They have to go all the way around to not suffer line of sight penalties themselves.
Well,
Yeah, if you throw some acid darts, you can do some damage there.
or 10 to 14.
Hmm? Oh, you're talking about the melee?
Yeah, the acid darts will do more damage.
Yeah, I would use those. You can't close to melee because, as I said, the impalers would just turn around and kill you.
Yeah, that's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, with a rogue. Rogues aren't. If it was like a warlord or a dreadnought, it wouldn't be so bad. But rogues are squishier.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, they got bleeding. That's
not
not good. That's like. Well, they did 7 damage,
yeah.
and then he bled 4 more or something. It ended up being 12 in all. So actually, it'd be 8 damage, 4 bleeding.
Okay.
So.
Just have these 3 guys shoot the impaler. They probably got it right.
I would have the no, not necessarily. You might not kill it on one turn. I would have the initiate try and like move further around the rim to try and keep out of melee range.
With all 3 of them attacking, minimum damage is 36 plus 10. That's 46. Yeah, they should be able to do 46 damage to him.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm underestimating. I forget how incredibly effective longbows are. They don't have range penalties. I was thinking range penalties. There's no way, but yeah. In that case, you might actually want to get a tile closer with each of the longbowmen because you're probably going to want to rush the razor bow after.
Okay.
I would have the initiate actually. Let's see. The initiate can actually go furthest. I would have the initiate like move like 4 tiles west and then shoot to get as close to the razor bow as possible. As that's you can go one further, right?
Yeah, that should work.
Yep. And then based on how much, oh yeah, so you can you don't even need 6 shots, so you can have the closer longbowman move like next to initiate or something. Maybe not that close, but you could move as far as yellow for sure and still be able to kill it. You shouldn't need more than 5 shots to kill it. Yep. And then the other one could, oh yeah, you can do it in
2 shots.
2 shots. So yeah, you can have the other one move as far as yellow is. Yep.
Sweet. There we go. Okay. Right. Just have the builder charge straight at the razor bow.
Um,
Gotta draw some fire.
yeah, that might not be a terrible idea.
All right.
And then just oh, can it not defend? Defensive mode?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
Sorry.
can. I was like, can the builder not? Um, you can
Let's
actually
see.
use the in order to get out of range, so they suffer a range penalty, and your
Hmm.
rogue
Acid
does
darts might kill it. Oh,
12.
I don't have any range penalty.
Oh yeah, you can just kill it this turn, actually, can't you? 12 times 3,
Um, minimum damage is 12 times
36.
3. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's dead. Wait.
yeah, you don't even have to. I was thinking it would take another turn, you might want to fall back, and let the longbowman finish it. But yeah, you can just kill it with acid darts, unless you want to get XP on your longbowman.
Hmm.
But if you do that, it'll get another turn to shoot. So
Oh, yeah. Then I'll just kill it off, so it
well,
doesn't deal more damage.
if you do fall back, it'll shoot the builder, which will get XP from getting shot at, and the longbow will finish it.
Oh,
So
these long bowmen are pretty close to leveling up. Oh, and so is the initiate.
yeah, so it's a question of whether you want to level your units up or kill it quick.
Uh, yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll let the longbow do it. We'll let the longbowmen and the initiates get some attacks
Yeah,
in.
in that case, you probably want to pull the rogue way far away so that it can't get good shots on the rogue, or any
Yeah.
shots. Just and then you can just put in defense. Now the longbowmen close next turn, and of course they'll go for the builder.
Hopefully. Oh.
They
Ah, that's
decided
fine.
to enter melee range. The builder got 2 XP from it. And I don't think they can, they can't even use ranged abilities because they're considered to be engaged with the builder. Even though the
Oh.
builder can't attack. So you can have the initiate, and they lost defense because they're like not guarding. So you can have the initiate go around the side and like get flanking, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe not quite. But it can
Yeah, just
still.
to its right.
You probably actually 1, 2, 3, 4 want to hit it from the left because the longbowman can hit it from the right.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is as far left as they can
Yep.
get.
If you shoot from there, let's see. I don't know if the longbowman can get flanking. Maybe the hero can if she moves northeast, but you only need that longbowman is closer might be able to get far enough north to get flanking. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Oh, yep. Flanking
Oh yeah, so the
is in
longbow.
range.
Yep,
Sweet.
and she
That's
should
good.
level up from this too, or he. Nice.
Yeah, sweet.
Yep. And your builder got some XP from getting shot or hit with the sword or whatever. So
Does XP benefit them at all?
yeah, if the builder reaches trooper level, which only takes 10 XP, he gets 2 extra hit points. And if he reaches veteran, he gets 2 hit points and a defense.
Huh.
The builder becomes a better meat shield the more often
Oh,
he
I
gets
got
hit.
gold out of that.
Yeah.
Now, am I just waiting on this vassal to grow? Or should I put like a fort here? Now I can just wait for them to grow, right?
Yeah. Oh, you moved the whole stack, and I was saying to attack with the hero so that the builder could build a
Oh,
road onto the gold mine. Do you see what I'm
whoops.
saying?
Yeah.
Uh, well, that's fine. Anyhow, you probably want to just save the money for now. And head southeast, build a fort on the coastline there.
Um, where exactly?
Or hold on, actually, what am I saying? You can build a road from your current tile, and it'll create a road and it'll connect to the existing one. So you're fine. You won't even lose
Oh
the.
yeah.
So if you go southeast with a road with just the builder, well, actually, you could do it the whole stack if you want. But if you go southeast,
Into Valserial?
yeah, into its domain, you can build a road there, and it'll extend the road that way.
I see.
Yeah, now there's a road that runs through the gold mine, all that, all the way there.
And you want me to build a
Work
fort
your.
east?
You see on the coastline how there's that trading post. I would build it where it, like there's on the tile that only has one mountain hex between it and that epic site, whatever it is, and also is 2 tiles away from the train post because they'll both be in range of a fort there.
In the Arctic? Like
No,
by
on
this.
the forest southeast of of Falsarial, or almost due east. Do you see?
Oh,
Southwest of that trading post.
I see.
I would build a fort there once your builder can get there.
And
That
clear the forest?
it'll clear 1 tile and eventually a second when you build a city on it. It's not a big deal. The advantage of
Wouldn't it be
this,
better to build it on like that little desert tile?
no, because you want that epic site once you clear it. This will make sure that
Where oh, this thing I
yeah, I
can't
don't
see
know
what
what
that
it
is.
is until you get someone online to say I can't tell you. It's probably a lost library. Is
Yeah,
my
that
best.
building with the clock.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
you can get that in range of
I
the
see.
fort, and once you clear it, you'll get whatever resources it provides.
Okay.
Even though Falsuriel hasn't grown enough yet, it would have to grow all the way to a city to get that in its radius. If you owned it directly, you could build stone walls and get it sooner, but since it's a vassal, it's going to be quite a wait otherwise to get in your borders. So I would
I can't kill this earth elemental, can I?
Earth Elemental. Oh yeah, that would be tough. I'd hold off on that since I think it has physical protection and high defense. I'd wait, and it's
Damn.
with an elephant, which is not easy either. Has devastating charge, which means it has base 21 damage for each hit on when it
I should
charges.
clear I should clear all this stuff up in the Arctic. And in Mistdale.
Yeah, I would build that fort on the coast, clear the trading post, and then work your way northeast towards your city there to clear the sites there.
Okay.
You also get the haste berries when you're going that way. So if you do the trading post, and then I think you can even reach the haste berries the same turn. I'm not sure.
I can reach Iceberries right now.
Oh, you can?
Although just with the army leader,
Oh, yeah,
not with
you're gonna want
everyone
your
else.
whole army to get them. So
Okay.
yeah, so I guess I would queue up the builder
Very good.
towards where you want to build the wooden fort probably, and I would send your army. You can let's see, you can move the longbowman east another hex, I think,
Yeah.
from there.
And then just
And
group up with the Longbowman.
you could probably even stick the army leader right next to the trading post so that he has more movement left for the future. Because you probably just want to clear that like soon. 2 sun
Fragments.
guards and 2 shredders. Oh, that's a pretty strong defense. Uh, you might need a wild animal to take that down.
Shoot. How many units until you think I'm ready for the 6 stack of Archons?
Oh, Archons are tough, and their casters can heal 25 hit points on one of the like other units in a single turn.
Oh.
It's because of their support units that stack is really tough, and because they're projectile resistant because they're all skeletons, and they have
Jeez.
high defenses. They have shields, armor, they can heal.
Okay.
Yes, you're not going to be ready for a while. Archons are very tough, and that there's probably some kind of environmental effect on the graveyard that makes it even tougher to clear. The elephant graveyard or whatever that is. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna Heck, you probably just needed the stack you built in that city just to defend it from Archon attacks for the meantime. Because I think they do spawn units periodically. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, you're probably gonna need. You might need more units than that to clear the train post. 2 shredders, 2 sun guards. You're training a hunter in your capital, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you'll probably want to send the hunter and maybe a wild animal just to make sure you don't lose anyone.
Maybe I can bring I can definitely bring these units that are about to kill these orcs.
Yeah. Well, you
Should I?
probably want to send those to deal with the necromantic circle, which is an entirely different direction.
Oh,
You don't need that much. You just
yeah.
send the hunter. Hunters have really high movement, as much as cavalry, I think, or something. I think they
Oh,
have 32 movement. Actually, that's less than cav, but it's more in other units.
yeah, that's pretty good moving.
So it can move like 8 hexes on normal terrain and through the road even further a turn.
I'm losing 50 mana a turn.
Yeah, yeah, you might. That's why I might put the wild animal
Oh,
to clear that site, because you might lose the animal, but at this point you need to start treating the animals like they're a little more expendable, I guess.
yeah.
Like, it won't be a problem if you lose some dealing with these orcs, because
I gotta
you're
save
a
some
little
money.
over your capacity of what you can really maintain. What?
Yeah, I gotta save some money. Mana.
Yeah. So, like, if you lose these shock serpents killing the orcs, it's no big deal. It's probably a good thing,
Yeah.
even, because the shock serpents aren't very good animal units. You probably want to
Well,
keep the
one of them
penguin
has some
alive.
XP.
Yeah, it might
I,
level up
wa-
during the
I,
fight. But
I don't know. It seems like too much of a pain to level them up to any mature
yeah, shock serpents
age.
aren't great. And tier, when it levels up, its mana cost goes up as well. It's upkeep. So shock
Oh
serpents
yeah,
aren't great in terms of cost effectiveness, but the
I see.
penguins are better in the dread monkey. So
Okay.
I would say, if you lose both
Sacrifice the
shock
shock
serpents,
serpents.
what?
Sacrifice the shock serpents.
Yeah, to make sure you don't lose more valuable units like
Should
things
I
that
summon
cost
another
gold.
wild animal then? Because I can do that. It's
Uh,
just
I would summon it down by the trading post because you're gonna only
all
have
right.
like 4 or 5 other units.
Reed serpent. Oh wait, no, that's not that bad. It's ranged.
Yeah, it provides a little range support. It's not great, but probably lose in the fight, but it'll at least take
Oh well.
hits for your other units. And you're building a hunter in your capital, right?
Yes.
Oh, can you demand? Wait a second. Falsariel is a village now, right? So you might be able to demand a unit as tribute.
Mm,
They might be able to give you like a swordsman this turn, and you could
good.
send it to clear that trading
I'd
post.
rather wait for them to do it on their own because I get a lot of. I don't want to destroy my relations with them because
I
it'll like
mean,
half the trade income, and
yeah,
I
but
need money.
they don't have any cleared sites, so they're probably like paying you a meager amount of money each turn. Oh, they have a gold
No,
mine.
24.
Yeah, so it'll cost you like 12 for 10 turns. So it's like
It's
120.
80% of their base income.
It costs you
Pretty
80% of
good.
their base income, not just half.
They're giving. Sorry, no, they're giving me 80% of their base income.
Oh yeah, it'll drop to like half or 30%.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. Like if they can give you a unit that's good, like it depends what unit they'll offer. If you try demand tribute, they'll tell you what unit they'll give you, and if you decide it's not worth it, you can just say no, never mind.
Mm. A small army.
Oh, multiple units. Then I would definitely do it. Those units are
I don't
probably
know.
worth.
It could just be one. It's not very specific,
All right, I'll save it. If it's
but
like,
it won't hurt the trade income too badly.
yeah, if it's like, you can even see exactly how much. But if you get like 3 units, that's probably worth like 180 gold, and you lose like 120 in tribute, so it's profit. Yeah, I would rate. I would demand the army now.
I'll be losing six six gold for what, 10 turns?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
always
10
60
turns.
gold and maybe a little mana too. probably also a little mana and knowledge, but the knowledge is probably going to overflow, so it's useless. So you're just losing 60 gold
Yeah.
and some mana for
Yep.
probably 2
I
or
don't
3
even think they're
units.
giving me any mana. Yeah, they don't have any mana nodes, and
Yeah,
there's no base mana. So,
their base
all
income
right,
should be like
I'll see what
3,
you got
so
it saved, right?
yeah. You're
Okay.
probably getting like 1 mana a turn. You might get 0 a turn after or something.
One high elf storm sister.
Oh, they gave you a tier 2 unit.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I was expecting like a couple tier 1s. A tier unit, 2 unit, it's not bad. That's what the initiates level into.
Yeah. Sweet.
She eventually can dispel magic and inflict stun and stuff. Worth the cost, yes, but not quite as good as
A
initially
couple
as
more
multiple tier
longbows.
1. Yeah, but over time she'll level up and she'll get better because tier 2 units gain more stats as they level. So
Yeah.
when she's
All right.
reached, when she becomes like an elite and she can inflict stun, she'll be better than longbows because she can stun units at range then. So yeah, you didn't have the ability to train Storm Sisters of your own. See, it would have been really tedious leveling initiates up. They would have had to reach
Yeah.
elite rank to evolve.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, you got a Storm Sister a mile earlier than you normally could, and yeah, and that should give you enough with 2 Longbowmen, a Storm Sister, an Initiate, a Reed Serpent, and the Hero. You can probably clear the train post with those 6 units, is my guess. So. Hmm. Village has a quest available. The dwarves want me. Our town is in chaos. It's all the fault of these uncouth rebels. Kill them, and we'll be in great debt. Ooh, they'll give me a tier 3 unit, a dwarf firstborn, or 145 gold. Dwarf firstborn are really good. They're armored, and ooh, they have tunneling, which is good. I can just, when I'm not using it, I can go. Hmm. Can walk on lava. Okay, maybe it's not that great until it gets to veteran level, but what does it want me to kill? Oh, cavalry? Hey, Joe?
Yes.
How do you feel about helping me kill some dwarven boar riders?
Where?
Near Galbrand. It's northeast of your of Fugold.
Uh. Oh. The 6 dwarves there.
Oh, is that the rebel army? That's 6 units. I thought it would be like 2. Never mind. I'm turning down the quest.
Oh.
I thought it would be like 2 units. I'm like, sure. Nope. I'm
There seems to be
declining.
a lot of dwarves.
Yeah, that's 3 prospectors, an axeman, a deep guard, and a boar rider. No way. I thought it would be like 2
Oh.
boar riders, and I'm like, sure, I'll kill a couple boar riders for you. Uh,
The full army.
yeah, no, it's a full army. They can get bent. Honestly. Heck, it's hard enough just dealing with the scoundrels that are running around through their terrain, their territory. Oh, there's a there's a treasure chest east of the city. Can you see that, or is it only visible to me?
No, I can see it.
Yeah. If you can get there with some units, you can take it. It's money. Um, Boar Rider is as fast as cavalry. I don't know what's guarding it, but you could go hunt some brigands to train up your heroes and leave, like, the Reed Serpent, the Penguin, the Axeman, the Dread Monkey all behind to defend the city in case of attack. It's going to be a little light on the defenses, but if you train another Axeman while your heroes are away, you should be fine. It's not enough to clear that full stack, but it's definitely enough to hunt some brigands, because I see a stack of 3 brigands just wandering the terrain near the city. Can you see them, Joe?
Yeah. The 2 groups of 3 brigands.
Yep. Yeah, one of them is on the hideout, so it won't move off the hideout.
Oh, okay.
As long as you don't attack the other brigands while they're adjacent like this, so they don't reinforce them, and they'll move around. So if you send your 2 heroes in the Boar Rider, which should be able to keep up with the heroes, you should probably be able to hunt down those brigands and get some experience, and you might be able to do the treasure chest depending on how strongly guarded it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just giving you a heads up to it. You might do the inn before you go, but it's something that's worth maybe doing. That's the point.
Okay.
Just keep raising all these militia in my capital. Cost me a little population each time. Hold on a second. Welcome back, folks. Sorry, had to take care of something. Just a bad smell. So let's see. Ours are tier 2. Yeah. So I'm just spamming some pikemen. Wait, how much mana are you losing a turn, Joe?
59.
59. Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna build a temple. Yeah, I'm gonna build a temple in one of my villages so I can send you a little more mana over time. It's not much, but I'm building a temple in Hantali. Eventually I'll build one in my capital too. It's more so that I can train, well, it'll allow me to train mystics. I just finished a war hall, and I'll probably train a combination of mystics and mystic shredders and sun guards in all my seas, and that'll be my main army. I don't know, mystics are... I need to see if a werepanther is any good. Or dire panther, that's right. Werepanther is the ability. 52 health. Gains 15 in the transformation. 13 damage. I don't know if it keeps the veterancy. Ah, I can pounce. It's bloodthirsty. Can pounce. Can't be countered as a it's not like a sun chariot, which can be countered by pikemen. Yeah, so I'll probably train a combination of mystics and mystics, pikemen, and some archer support units as basis of my army. So yeah, I'll build the temple so I can send you some more mana. Okay?
Okay.
So
I should probably get some of my own built.
You don't even have shrines yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
So you probably need shrines before you worry about that.
Yeah.
Halfling Berserker? Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. It's a hobbit carrying a big axe and thinks it's scary. Near my city of Ursfor, or near my vassal city of Ursfor. Oh, yeah. It doesn't even have Warcry. Like the Orc Berserkers have Warcry, which makes them, you know, sort of powerful what they do, which is just a really hard hitting melee unit. It doesn't have Victor Rush. The Orc Berserkers are nasty. The Orc Spearmen aren't terrible units. They have at least shields. Yeah. They're javelins, but Halfling Berserker, what a ridiculous unit.
Yeah.
It's got physical weakness, so like it's not good at the things that Berserkers are supposed to be good at, which is taking a lot of hits and like dealing a lot of damage.
Not good at melee either.
Yeah. They're lucky, so maybe they're a little harder to kill than they look like, but they still have only 20% physical weakness. Yeah, I guess if its morale is high, it might keep its own, but it's not as good as an Orc Berserker, which is like the gold standard Berserkers.
Yeah.
But I was looking because I was trying to figure out the city when it grows, if it'll. I'm waiting to demand tribute till they grow because they're very close to growing.
A destruction node.
Yep. I get less value out of that if I were to directly control the city because I'm a creation. Oh no, you have to be a creation master. Oh. I'm only an adept.
Oh.
So I'm fine. Alright, well, I do need to hunt down those stupid. There they are. Found them. Found them. Of course, I had to stop somewhere where there's no barons around for my tyrants. But yeah. If I don't kill these, they'll come for the city nearby. I could just allow that. I could wait for them in the city. Yeah. And data just keep falling apart the whole time. Oh yeah, before I forget, where's that cav unit? It's gonna. Yep. Yeah, so I got cav to help you deal with the orc units. Put them in position. Uh, hmm. Goblin scoundrels? Jeez, there's just scoundrels everywhere on the map now. Alright, I'm saving it. I'm gonna start another battle here. So,
Okay.
against the shock serpent stack. I have to step away for a second. Tried to close a vent on the floor and I got something itchy all over my hand. Probably whatever. What I'm worried is that the vent might be blowing like as not fiberglass fibers. That's but fiberglass, which has a similar effect of like getting on skin and being irritating. It's either dust or fiberglass. Hold on. Oh, folks, again. Sorry, just something on my hand that was causing me to itch like crazy. I got my hand earlier and I didn't get off enough. I had to scrub with soap and water really hard with my fingernails to. All right. Got all these undead. Which one's the cannon? Which one is always 6 HP? Here we go. This one. Or cannon fodder, basically. The air elemental shock stuff. Shock serpent's melee only. Dread monkey is dread monkey. Has a disgusting stench. Hmm. Wait a second. Did they? Why is she suffering a disgusting stench?
The cadaver?
Oh, they threw shit at the cadaver, like, and I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did some stuff right when the battle began. I was distracted. I didn't notice.
Ah.
The cadaver is smelly. I see.
Yeah.
It's covered in. It only took 1 HP of damage because the cadaver is immune to blight damage, but it was at long range. But yeah, I see. Yeah, the cadaver is. All right. Cool. I was just thinking the dread monkey be disgusted by its own stench. No, it probably counts as a goblin unit or something for purposes of stench. Would have been ridiculous if it could be. Alright. Hmm. Oh yeah, so fun fact, units can use other units as cover. Like,
Yeah.
the cadaver provides cover to the high elf swordsman. Cadaver's more expendable, so. It could close to melee, and if they get crits, kill the cadaver in one turn. But although I do have the ability to resurrect 2 corpses, one with raised corpse and one with lesser reanimate undead, so the chances corpses are really useful. This cannon fodder and melee units to cover the rest of my army. Yeah, of course the air element is as far as possible from the unit that does fire damage. Figures. Musket works pretty well on. I lit the shock serpent on fire with a musket. I wasn't expecting that.
You can do that?
Yeah, this hero has inflict immolation. So he has a chance of lighting enemies on fire. It does 3 damage a turn for 2 turns, but it also reduces their attack strength.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's nice. Would have been better against the air elemental, but of course it's as far away as possible.
Yeah.
Nice. No more Dread Monkey. Cadaver did well enough against it. I probably should have first done that to establish flanking and then attacked with the Cadaver. Oh well. Yeah, there's a very good chance that they do some serious damage to the cheetah. God, I have no mana, because... Oh well. My hero's not on the map, so it costs double to cast stuff, but... Oh, they said try and kill. That was undead, right? Here lies cadaver. Yep. No big deal. Mm-mm. Sacrificial cadaver. There. Uh. There we go. That was the veteran unit. Hmm. Nice. Level up. Expert rank. Nice. It's making good use of swarming of units and the fact that they can, if an enemy unit is flanked. Joe, you
Yeah.
there? Or sorry, if a unit is flanked, and it takes them one turn to attack. So if you can hit them twice, the first attack is flanking, no retaliation. The second attack is not flanking, but they can't retaliate until after the second attack. So you can get 2 free attacks in an enemy sometimes if you can kill them in 2 hits with flanking. Yeah, it's really powerful. Could have saved one of the cadavers and kept another one in the field, but it would have only come back with half health, and it would have led to more cadavers, and I can keep it full health, so I decided just to let it die to finish the fight easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 is all the necromancer can keep at full health in a battle.
Oh, I see.
4, and I have to regularly fight battles to keep them from slowly falling apart. Interesting. Oop, sorry. Jeez, this high elf infantry is not as good as the leveled up Tyrants. Huh. Hmm. Interesting. I can give the Dreadnought a force field. I kid you not. It's literally a force field, is what it's called.
Yeah.
Or a banner that draws lightning, or a Guardian Flame, which is 10 hit points. Fire protection. It's an ability, though, so you don't... Yeah, used carefully early in a fight could be useful. Outside of combat, it heals units faster. Yeah, I'll take that Guardian Flame ability. That ability I'm used to seeing on dwarves. I guess it's like a fire themed ability, and it's unusual for Tyrants to have it, but this Dreadnought can get it because he's a Tyrant fire themed Dreadnought. He has all
Yeah.
sorts of unusual abilities for a Tyrant. So Carcal the Fiery. I'm glad that I turned down some of the other not so good heroes. I got Necromancer and Carcal the Fiery. In addition to my, where's my leader? She's somewhere. Oh, she's here in the Blight, preparing to fight these dwarves.
So there's just unique heroes you can find?
Yeah. You can recruit them. They can sometimes come to you, and some of them are better than others. So.
Nice.
Something, I guess. Oh, I almost forgot about these guys. Yeah, I'll definitely need them in that fight. Alright. This is going to require some tactics. So I've got 2 more fights, and then I can end my turn, and then you can deal with those orcs. Although I might want to take a break after this fight. Or actually, I'm going to cut this YouTube video here. It's already an hour and 20 minutes. But after these couple fights, I'll probably take a break, stretch a little, get a little food, if you're okay with that, and then we can end the turn. You can do your turn. We can deal with those orcs, and maybe that'll be a night. I don't know. What do you think? These battles usually go like 15 minutes, 20. Yep. So, alright. Folks on YouTube, farewell. Take care of each other. Look after yourselves. May always find a gang star to lead you home. Adieu.